Well, here we are. Another random FOC video. Always happens on the weekend. Um, I am too terrible to lock down a specific time every week. So it's any time from Friday through Sunday. Just had a little shower and a walk with the dog. It's 10:30 in the morning. But I thought I'd knock this out and see what is available. Some cover images I just looked are still not available, so that makes it tough to sell those items. But if you're already collecting connecting covers, maybe you'll be down on them. All right, so FOC with CCB. Order your books from the CanadianCompin.com right over here. Let's make that a little larger. We always have our latest new back issue video going, and throw this on, but it'll only be good for a day. And new comics. But anyway, we're looking for the pre-sales right here. And as always, we're always kicking it off with DC. Excuse me. And I did forget my mic. Well, I didn't think I was coming here. I thought I was going to go into work, but I didn't. Anyway, Batman 161 got pushed back a month, so you'll see this up here for a little while. We've already had it there for a couple of weeks. Gotham City Sirens, a brand new series. And it looks like they're going to space. It is called Unfit for Orbit, so yeah. Some of these got moved around a bit. We added these in late because they were added to the site late. So there's a 5th printing for Absolute Batman 2, 3rd for Superman #2, and a 4th for Wonder Woman #2. But back to Gotham City Sirens Unfit for Orbit. These two covers, the B and C, are really good. I like those a lot. And that was Nubovich, and here's Eom. Eom's done some Poison Ivy covers already. There you go, and there's the Guillaume March, and then there's a prismatic foil expensive one right here too. Absolute Superman #9. We sold out of #8. We have more copies coming, so don't worry. Hopefully they'll be here next week. There's Lyrics Lee cover. Not bad, but this Perel one's pretty good. I like that one a lot. And Absolute Green Lantern #4. This is a surprise hit, in my opinion. Wasn't expecting that much from it, but it's a really cool series. Cool new take on it. That's a pretty cool shot here. I like this kind of bleeding out. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong 2 #2. We don't have any more #1s, and I'm sure it'll go to second print. Yasmin Putri will focus on Harley Quinn here, trying to get a selfie with Godzilla. Alan Qua and Lucas Myers, not familiar. And Batgirl #9, Pulaski covers are always good. Terso Khan, and Gotham. I guess a bunch of these titles will get a Gotham City Sirens variant. Birds of Prey. This is done by the writer of Absolute Wonder Woman. So if you're enjoying that, maybe you'd want to go back and check out her run on Birds of Prey. This is my favorite cover of them. And JSA #9, Jeff Lemire. I gave it a shot, but I couldn't get into it. The only JSA run that I've been into was by Jeff Johns. But that is a cool cover by Jorge Corona. Secret 6, we have like 1 or 2 people that are picking this up, and that's about it. Lyrics Lee and David Baldion. Resurrection Man #4 of 6. I thought this was supposed to be 12 issues, but maybe it was only 6 or got cut back to 6. Covers are cool. Got a couple of people picking this up. You're a Ram V fan. Teen Titans Go #5. We sold out of #3, but we should be getting more copies in. What is this? What is this? DCWIP All In. Artist edition line. Okay, so they're doing an artist edition line of comics. So this is the first one. Artboard size. Be pretty interesting. And it was a really cool series. And this thing, what is it, like a year late? Somebody was asking me about this. They're like, "Oh, I didn't get number 6." I'm like, it's not out yet. Um, so I have no idea what's taking so long with that. Let's see, DC. Let's do our indie, not including image. This one keeps getting pushed back, but I think it's on this FOC for certain now. A lot of people have ordered this cover, so we might actually put some more on the stands. And an homage cover. Again, I think that was Thelma and Louise, perhaps. This I Lie Popeye last issue has been up forever, and we have our 2 covers. That one of them's a video game homage, but who knows? The future is, you know, that last word. This is the second printing of number 2. An article went out saying there was only 588 stores that ordered number 1, and it listed everybody except us. We ordered it. We have it. Well, we don't have it now. We sold out, but I did reorder it, and we were not on the list. So it should be 589 stores that brought this thing in. So come on, Fred Van Lint. Toxic Avenger. Toxic Avenger Comics number 1. Looks pretty gory, that one. We sold a lot of Toxic Avenger at Niagara Falls Comic Con. Second printing for Death Planet number 0. We still have first printing, so if you need those, come on over. And here's number 1. It's actually beginning. The art is really good. It is by the guy who created John Wick. It's a sci-fi fantasy action thing. The 0 issue didn't give me a whole lot of like what's going on here. We got a chromium cover, but the art is really cool. I will check out number 1, see if there's actually a good story there. And Mark Spears, number 6. Number 5 is delayed. Got a Golden Man here, Cursed Mummy, and Vampirella. I don't know if she's going to show up in the series or it's just a Vampirella cover. And less covers now that they've gone to Lunar. And instead of 1 in 20s, they're doing 1 in 50s. So it's not likely we're going to get one of those 1 in 50s because these are expensive books. Pop Kill, second print, number 1. And Whatever Happened to the Crimson Justice, number 2. Good covers on that series. Circuit Seduction Revenge, number 1. This was on the FOC before, but everything's leaving Diamond. Yeah. Couple of covers. We got a Bondage cover right there. And there you go. Rosario. It's a one-shot. I'm assuming a horror one. And there's a VHS variant. People like VHS covers, kind of like that retro feel. We Don't Kill Spiders, Season of the Witch, number 1. This used to be from Scout. So now it's coming out through Midnight Factory. I'm wondering if Scout has actually closed down. I haven't seen a Scout book in a while. I know they had some troubles. Adventure Time, number 4. More and more people have been coming in for Adventure Time. It's hard to keep the Boom issues in stock. I think we just sold out this weekend. Plague House, the future is number 3. And Rebel Moon Nemesis. So apparently they're no longer doing any more movies for Netflix, but the comic series is still building on that world. And Gail Simone is doing that one. We've got a bunch of different covers here. I've heard some people like it, some people not like the movies. The critics hated it. But critics are not everything, because critics are always, I don't know, movies, are like they're fun. They don't have to be the most serious. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. Just have some fun with it. We got a photo cover, and there's a Virgin as well. Big Rig. Here we go. Post Malone's new comic. It's a double-sized issue. So it's expensive, but this is what people are ordering. It's a bundle. So Battle Beast, those blind bags were insanely popular. This thing, how many comics do you get? Contains 10 comics, double length, collects chapters 1 and 2. And what's in here? Oh, yeah. So you're going to get, or you could get a 1 in 10, a bronze variant, a 1 in 100 is out there. There's a 1 in 1,000, the Peach Momoko, 1 of 10,000 diamond variant, 1 of 1 diamond edition. So the chances of getting these things, okay, so 1 in 10, 1 in 100, 1,000, 1 in 10,000. And there's 10 comics in there? So there's got to be other covers that we just don't know about. It's kind of wild, eh? Does it say 10 comics? Each box contains 10 comics. Well, there you go. $82 to get 10 comics. You could get some crazy ratios. Hopefully it's not just a bunch of 8 covers, but I'm assuming there's going to be covers that we just don't know exist yet. Which is a really cool idea, but they are allocated to 1,000. So if we don't get the amount, we'll just, the people who ordered first will get theirs first, that kind of thing. That's what we can do. But there's a Peach Momoko one. It's pretty cool. And yeah, you can only order 2 copies unless you want to go for the bundle. We're going to try to put some on the stands, but we've got a lot of people who ordered it. So people who ordered it will get it first. And if we don't have any for the stands, we don't have any for the stands. Mega Man Zero, another one shot. So they're doing all the different timelines of Mega Man, and then hopefully they come out with an ongoing. I do like the B cover better. Bronze Face is actually pushed back, so don't worry, it's been up there a while. And Be Not Afraid, number 2. Number 1, I do want to bring it back in. We sold out. We didn't put much on the stands, but it's cool. It looks cool. Red for Black was up here before, and now it's back. And another distillery book, Missionary, number 3, the last part. Ryan Stegman writes this. Here's his variant. And we've got a Matt Taylor variant. I like that one the best. And Not Safe for Work, bagged variant. Royal Canon number 3, Artbound. This is kind of crazy. Like, nobody really cares, but like, it's written by Scott Snyder and Tom Hardy. It's a sci-fi thing, but just seems like there should be more attention based upon Artbound stuff. Black Hammer Spiral City. I think this is the last part. Yeah, final issue in this miniseries. Black Hammer usually just has a bunch of miniseries, so it'll continue later on, I imagine. Hyperspace Story. I hate these titles. Star Wars, Hyperspace Stories, The Bad Batch, Ghost Agents. It's too many titles. Too many titles. That's probably why people aren't buying it. Mothra, number 4. These covers are pretty great. The B one I like better. And this, I was really interested by this, and the cover is pretty cool. So Star Trek Red Shirts. It's a heart-rendering Star Trek 5-issue miniseries featuring Starfleet's most intrepid and doomed crew members. So these are usually the crew members that get sent down to the planets, and they usually get killed first. So we're going to get a series about those people usually, they're fodder for whatever aliens, but that cover is great. And even this one's, it's funny, but it's awesome. Put on a red shirt. Turtles, number 10. We still don't have a couple of covers. And multiple people have told me that the series is really good, and so I should check it out. I actually haven't read it. I was a Turtles fan as a kid, but maybe I'll give it a go. Our Eastman cover and Ferreria cover are not available, but you got a Francavilla, smaller image, and a Randolph. So they're rebooting Godzilla. New Godzilla universe starts here in 1954. Tim Seeley, Tim Seeley. It's kickstarting a brand new take for Godzilla. We'll see if it works out. Don't know what the Adams cover is. I hope it's Arthur Adams, but again, I don't know. But this Simmons cover is really good. I like that. There's a blank, and someone asked me about Godzilla blanks, and I'm like, I don't know if they've ever made them. But there we go. We got a Godzilla blank, and there's a foil. Turtles, Renette. So this will collect Renette covers. I don't even know who Renette is. Zootopia. All the Diamond stuff got pushed back again. I don't know, man. Dynamite and Diamond. We've seen all these. These are all stuff that have been on the FOC, and we're just waiting for them to actually come through. So yeah, half of these indie books they've been on here for months. So let's jump to Image. Get on in there. Okay, we got some second prints here. Transformers 18. I like this one. That's a good one. I might bring that in. Might not. I don't know. You're ordering it, I'll bring it in, but for the stand, we'll see. Adventure Man, last part. Matt Fraction and Terry Dodson. Sam and Twitch. Our buyers on this series, it was so strong for like the first 5 or 6 issues. They dropped off. Scorched, same thing. Like readers on this series have dropped off. Assorted Crisis Events, gone to a 4th printing. People are digging it. Bitterroot, Blood Squad 7, Null Hunter. These are titles that nobody's buying from us. We've got one subscriber on Radiant Black. And Red Coat. It's the strongest seller of all Ghost Machine stuff for us. I say it every time it pops up. So once a month you get to hear me say that. But it is. Sisterhood, a spinoff from Hyde Street. It's a one-shot. Couple covers there. I like that. It's like point of views. So you can see her hands here doing the same thing. Well, almost the same thing. Well, not quite, but still a point of view. I thought it was exact. It's not. And all right, drowning while there's a party going on. G.I. Joe. So last month's G.I. Joe 1 in 10 blew up. I think it was selling for like $40 or $50. It was the Scarlet. She was in the corner. It was a really good cover, and somebody bought 2 bundles and got 2 of those. So good for them for thinking that was a good one. This one, I think it's pretty good. Is it going to be as good as the Scarlet? Not sure, but still pretty good. Walking Dead Deluxe, the color version. Transformers number 2, 8th print. I like that cover. And number 3, 6th print. They're keeping this stuff going, so stores will always have the full story available. These just got added the other day. Image is now doing facsimiles, and there's a lot of them, and they all have a standard, a foil, and a blank. So you got Astro City, which is a great read. Descender, another great read. Fell, I think the series is awesome. Warren Ellis had his computer stolen, and it had all the manuscripts for the last chunk of the story, and because they were all like done, like he didn't remember what they were, and just never got to go and write them again. And it's sad because the series was really, really good. Anyway, Godland, Hunter Killer. I thought that was an interesting one. I think Fairyland, maybe the foil one people will want. Monstrous. I just added some back issues to the bin from this series. It's tough to find out in the wild. You don't see it a lot, and if you're into fantasy stuff, this is great. But yeah, Paper Girls doesn't have a blank, just the foil and the standard. Revival number 1, probably some people wanting this. Jenny Frison covers. The TV show starts next week. Old Guard, they have the 2nd movie out. I think it's out or it's coming out. Tokyo Ghost was supposed to be a movie starring Chris Pratt. I guess that's canceled. And Witchblade, I think some people will be scooping that. We might bring in a couple of the foils or something. But yeah, there you go. Lots of facsimiles from Image. And let's finish it off with Marvel. There are some cover images missing. I went looking for them. They're not there. And you know what? I think there's a Peach Momoko second print that I need to add still. I'll have to check in on that. I'll do it after this video. But we've got a second printing for number 4, new cover, which is great, or that might be a page from the actual story. Second printing of number 2, Cold Day in Hell, and number 3, the last part. Really good series. I'm enjoying that one. There's a Peach Momoko Rivals variant, and a Cam Coley variant, and a Daniel Warren Johnson variant. We don't have the images yet. I wish we did, because I bet one of them is going to be awesome. Doctor Strange of Asgard, number 5, last part, and a second printing for this, the Giant Size X-Men. There you go. Imperial, number 2. We still have 1 or 2 copies left, but people have been picking it up, checking it out. I haven't read. One of our social media friends asked how it was, and I just have not read it yet. Perel, nice cover. Don't have the connecting cover, but we do have the Scotty Young. It's fun. Oh, one more, Scott Forbes, Lilandra. We got It's Jeff, Infinity Paws. Jeff's always a popular little character. And Chrissy Zulo variant. Laura Kinney, number 8. A few covers, just 2 covers. I like that one better. Magic number 7, I guess Villalobos has taken over as a standard cover over J. Scott Campbell, and our Joe Quinone is not available. We are now sold out of the A covers. We have, I think, David Mack and the Panosian. People are picking it up because they saw that there's going to be a white Black Panther. So that's going to cause some outrage. Number 2. And we don't have the other covers, but we've got a swimsuit special. It's been a long time, and so here we go. We've got Adam Hughes, male and female. This guy's wearing his pants in the pool. All right, I don't know who that is, but there you go, Adam Hughes. We've got Lucas Rennick, and how come his hair doesn't come in as steel? It's weird, eh? And this, I know he's had this image out. I think he had this as a print at conventions, but they're using it for a cover now. It's a good cover, right? Villalobos. And we got, I've titled that wrong. That is Dodderman. It says Villalobos, but that's a Dodderman cover. They all say Villalobos. I'm gonna have to fix that. Torrin Clark and Terry Dodson. That one's labeled correct. Miles Morales, 35. Hercules and Ares. I thought Ares died, and we don't have the connecting variant cover. Paco Medina cover, and we don't have the retro one either. Gone to second print. We sold out of our A covers, so we'll have to bring this in for the stands. And Predator, Black, White, and Blood. That's a really good cover. DeMille's doing more Marvel stuff lately, and that is a great Predator cover. Mood Azrar and Paulo Villanelli. So you taking on dinosaurs? Red Hulk number 6. I do like Kubert on Hulk. And Mike Allred. Star Wars Legacy of Vader number 6. We get a first appearance in here. There are different covers. And the DeMille one is great. That's a great looking cover. I think he'll be coming to Fan Expo this summer. Superior Avengers. Kyle Hotz cover. And Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion. We sold out of number 1. I reordered it. It should be coming in hopefully this next week. The pre-orders were really low, so we only put a couple on the stands. Like, I know it's a Ultimate Spider-Man, and Miles is jumping back to the Ultimate Universe. but people were not pre-ordering it. All right, a first appearance of this new character, and she's on the cover, which is great. Um, Always helps, but this B cover is also really good. So which one do you go for? Um, Not this one, because she's not there, and it's a little retro thing. Wolverine Kitty Pride, #4. Alan Davis. His art has changed. He's older now, so yeah, it's a lot different. But he had like his style for quite a while, and it looked, not a lot different from his younger years. But this last little bit, you can tell he's aged. Wolverine Revenge, Red Band Raw, black and white. New cover, which is good. But yeah, we're gonna get a black and white version. So a couple of first appearances, Uncanny X-Men. We'll probably put some extra ones on the stand. We might update our amount of Spider-Man Incursion. And I will have to fix these guys, the swimsuit. I think there's a second print, Peach Momoko Ultimate Spider-Man 17. I'm going to check as soon as I end this. It's a really cool cover, but I'm going to add it now. So you've got until 8 p.m. tomorrow to get your orders in. We would love you guys to do that. So there's the FOC on a Sunday morning. So enjoy the last tidbit of your weekend. Catch you guys later.